Hello? Hello, hold on. Hold on. Hello. Good morning. Happy Mother's Day to anybody who celebrates it. It's still, or not to anybody who celebrates it, just Happy Mother's Day to everyone that it applies to. I hope everyone had good days today. Being celebrated or celebrating, I went to work, but it wasn't that bad. Got to help people pick out like gifts and whatnot. Hold on, the music's distracting me. Oh, that's because this is the wrong music. See? That's why it's distracting me, because it's the wrong music. This is the music. Today we're gonna do just a really quick, very quick stream. In like 30 minutes, my alarm is gonna go off. That tells me to go to sleep. So we're not gonna do anything that's too long or too crazy. Which I finally learned how to mess around with my scenes before I found out how to mess around with my scenes before before you guys see it, I guess. So I'm gonna open the game and edit my settings and stuff. Display capture, game capture. What game are we playing today? Sucker for Love. Which it wouldn't let me it would not let me oh, that doesn't look right. Oh, it doesn't look right because she's breathing on me. Okay. Let me exit this. And then hopefully you guys see it when it pops up. But we're gonna be playing a game that I am a fan of. I think you would probably know better than me that I really like visual novels, actually. I think they're neat. I don't know why they appeal to me so much. I just know that I like them. So we're gonna be playing one of those. But this one, hold on. I'm gonna open the game. Ooh, where's Steam? Give me 1 second. We're gonna be playing a visual novel that I think really stands out from anything else that I've seen before. Ooh, I should have read that content warning. Hold on. I forgot. Content warnings and then what's it called? Full screen? Let me see if I can get those. Sucker for Love. Aw, I tapped out. Sucker for Love. Content warnings. My mic, I think my microphone is picking up on sounds a lot better than it was before. And because of that, you'll probably hear, all of the background noise a lot better than you could before. Like, I feel like if I were to stop talking right now, you'd probably be able to hear the laundry machine, or you can already hear it, chances are. Oh, actually, it's not picking up on the sound. Probably when I'm talking, but when I'm not, it doesn't pick up on it, so that's good. That's good at least. But I'm not gonna introduce the game. I'm definitely gonna be talking about it as we're playing it. This is just a demo, or it was called the prelude. So I'm not really sure how much of the game this includes, but I have already seen like a full playthrough of it. Oh, it sucks that I like visual novels because I have to read all this stuff. Elder gods, cosmic horrors, things beyond our understanding. To merely gaze upon their form is to abandon all hope. One of the things that I like already is that the cursor is very large, which makes it easier for like sort of reading along. The only thing protecting all of reality from the final coalescence of insanity and terror is the fact that the deep ones wait dreaming. Their awakening under aligned stars heralds the end. Today, the stars are aligned. Damn it, come on already. Same day shipping my ass. I don't swear that often. That's okay. I shouldn't be a baby about it. I only have a half hour tops until the stars move out of position. A year ago, I saw the face of an eldritch being in my dreams. It whispered its name to me, Lynetta. Ever since, I've been obsessed with trying to see it again. I got really wrapped up in the occult. Dumped paycheck after paycheck on trinkets and spellbooks, to no avail. I'm not the kind of person to get addicted to stuff or spend recklessly, but I just couldn't help myself. There's something I have to do once I see it again. Was that the door? Thank goodness. I spent way too much money on getting this for me to miss my chance. I think the logo is very cute. The logo is very cute. Hold on, I need to change my category. I'm all over the place. Sucker for Love, which is actually really popular one. The prelude's in here too. Awesome. Okay, I spent way too much money on getting this for me to miss my chance. The amount of money I've lost to scammers claiming to have the real deal is a little embarrassing, but as of today, I'll have a genuine Necronomicon, an ancient spellbook containing the dark rituals needed to contact the Elder Gods. The Elder Gods. Finally, Huh? What the hell is this? Why is it pink? Isn't it supposed to be, like, brown and bigger? It's supposed to be an ancient book or something. But this looks like it just came from an office supply store. No, please don't tell me I got scammed again. With how much money I spent this time, I thought there'd be no chance it'd be a fake. Great. No way I'm getting my money back either. The scammer is probably long gone too. Damn it. I need a new hobby. Seriously. What a strange scam though. You'd think they at least try to go for an authentic look. Did they really think nobody would notice that their book of the Dead is Malibu pink? Wait. Is this symbol on the front? Embossed? Embossed? Hmm. Is this thing made of real leather? The pages look gilded in gold too. And this weight. Why'd they make a knockoff out of such high quality materials? Maybe I'll take a look inside. Okay. So we got out of the little introduction. So I don't know how familiar you guys are with visual novels. I know I have, well, I feel like my friends would know them, but I don't know. I feel like my friends would be like fairly familiar with them. Because we play like some of the times we play like Monster Prom. I'm not sure like what all like streamers everybody else watches. Um, but as far as I know, the standard is kind of like what we just went through, which was just text on the screen that you read with like pictures to follow along with, which is great. It's definitely good for people like me who have a hard time just sitting and reading books, I guess. Um Even though books are great, I've been reading actually it would be a little bit of a lie to say that I've been reading Sherlock, because I have been reading it, but um I was also listening to a different VTuber read it out loud. So I don't know if it really counts. But Sherlock is good. Sherlock is written very wonderfully, and I can't wait to read more. But that's besides the point. Um, it's always nice to have something a bit more stimulating than just a book, because no matter how good the book is, especially when you're like just first picking it up, even if you're like kind of in the middle of something kind of intense, um, it can still be kind of hard to like get into the groove of it and imagine everything. But with a visual novel, there's just a little bit more to it. With the visuals, either just seeing the background and like sprites that are talking, which we will kind of see a little later down the line with this game. Um, but sometimes visual novels aren't really stimulating enough for me, because like I'm thinking of this one visual novel that I watched someone else play. Um well, okay, I said in like the last stream that I was gonna try not to name drop other VTubers, but who cares? I don't know why I care about it. Um but Vulgar, there's a VTuber called Vulgar. Some of my friends are already pretty familiar with him. Um but he played this one game called The House in Fata Morgana, which I should buy it actually. I feel like it might be on sale right now. But it's a really good game. It's a really wonderful story. It's kind of it's a bit tragic, but it's like a sort of tragedy with like a happy ending. I think depending on the some of the choices that you make, I believe. Which is always one of the like kind of steps, not step ups, but like one of the appeals of like a visual novel, because they're almost always going to be like choice based games, or like half and half. They'll be choice based stories, kind of like like Detroit Become Human, which is a popular one, not a popular visual novel, but a popular choice story game type thing. Um, what was I talking about? Oh, when I was watching like the House of Fata Morgana, I'm not really sure how easily I'd be able to get through that game, since it is not a whole lot of choices and mostly just witnessing the story, like reading the story and seeing the visuals, um, which isn't like the visual, like the art style is stunning, but it's not a gameplay that particularly appeals to me. The visual novels that I'm always drawn to are the ones that have a bit more, that have a lot more interaction in them. I like the visual novels that are more like games than anything. Um, Something like this, for example, or like my first example, or the first one that I have experience with would be like Mystic Messenger. That one was a visual novel that didn't even feel like a visual novel because the way that you interact with the characters, rather than this kind of static background that possibly has like characters that you can see when they're talking to you, it was all through like text messages, which was very immersive, and just a really good way to go about that whole thing. Another one that I like, I guess, would be Ace Attorney. Even though I'm having a hard time getting through Ace Attorney, that one's still like one that I really like. And I think when I first saw the gameplay for Sucker for Love, I basically fell in love with it. Like, it's just so cool. It's always cool to me to have a visual novel type game, or probably yeah, visual novel game that has so many levels of interaction to it that we will see as soon as I get started. So, we have an objective. Our objective is to perform the calling ritual. In order to do that, we need to open the book. And since these are all spells that we don't need to know, never leave the lights on. Oh, is that Lord? Hold on. I'm gonna flip through this a little bit. Never leave the lights off. Her name. Interesting. Do not cover your ears, you will need them. Nothing is just your imagination. Good to know. That's scary. Okay. So we just gotta follow the steps. Ensure all possible light has been snuffed from the room. In your room, this means draw your curtains, turn off your bedside lamp, turn off your overhead lamps. So we'll do that first. So, left to right, we'll draw the curtains. Turn off this light. Turn off that light. Kind of scared of the dark. Alright, and not me personally. In the dark, light red fire candles. They're for your protection. Okay, now they're red. Put on your ritual necklace. Oh, they're for your protection. The dark is dangerous. Find it and put on your ritual necklace. Now we have a necklace on our person and the items. That's cool. Making sure to shake the item thing so that you know where it goes. That's a really good design choice, methinks. Okay. And then in order to chant, we have to click and drag from the first letter to the end of the phrase slowly.
Mortal.
Oh god, it actually worked. She's here. Yay, I love her. A beacon of madness is towering over me. An omnipotent and chaotic avatar of world-ending calamity. Even with a year of preparation for this moment, I'm still frozen. Wait, I'm frozen in fear.
For what purpose have you awoken me and brought about the end of reality?
I can't talk. I can't even breathe. Blinding dread, choking terror. My very sanity is teetering on the precipice and looking down. No, I finally got this far. I finally have my chance. I can't perish now. Dark One, I ask that you grant my wish.
You wish to be the first human to be destroyed, yes? So that you are spared from the cataclysm I shall wreak upon all life?
No, no, I want to smooch you.
Eh? What?
She's so cute. Oh, my life. She just lit up the world. I want to.
Don't say it again, creep! And how are you looking directly at me without being driven mad?
I should have. I'll get over it. I'll get. I'll get over it. Hold on. I'm. I'm mad with lust.
Send me back.
I don't know if I can do that. Huh? But you just got here. What about destroying reality as I know it?
I'll do it next time. Maybe when the stars realign in 1,000 years or so.
But I'll be long dead by then.
Exactly.
Hey, I went through all the trouble of finding this damn book. The least you could do is...
Where'd you get that book?
I can tell that the art's different. I haven't played the other game, but I have watched like a full playthrough of it. And something about her face looks different. From like the previous one. I wonder what they changed about it. Huh? What's... Oh. Huh? What this? What this? Okay, I gotta space out the words. Huh? What? This? I bought it online. I know. Funny looking Necronomicon, right?
It's not a Necronomicon.
It's not?
What Necronomicon is bright pink, silly?
I mean... I don't judge, dog. I don't judge. God, she's cute. But what's with the sudden personality change? Well, if it's not a Necronomicon, what is it?
It's a survival guide.
Oh, interesting. For what?
For dating me.
That tracks. What, really? This thing?
Mm-hmm. It's full of rituals that I like. Offerings, spells, and how to protect your sanity while performing them.
I struck gold. I would have paid double for this. Wait, what'd she just say? Protect my sanity.
I am a cosmic entity beyond comprehension, so no amount of contact with me is safe for a human. Your mind could snap like a reed at any moment, actually. Oh, don't make that face. I can make it worth your while, if you understand what I'm getting at.
Nope. You'll let me smooch you?
If you can make it to the end, darling. But if you chicken out or go insane, I'll end reality right then and there.
Noted. Will you spare the world if I win that kiss?
No,
I mean, why would she?
you knew what you were getting into when you woke me up, right, darling?
Looks like my only two options are die or die without getting a kiss. Well, if the world's gonna end either way. Deal.
Excellent! Let's begin the date then. Why don't you start with the Invoke the Depths ritual?
No, she just sits on your bed. She got like tentacles for feet. I wonder if she's wearing like pants or a skirt. I think she's wearing a dress. It's kind of hard to tell. They definitely changed the sprite for that. Oh. I'll put it back. I don't need that right now. Talk to her first.
What's with the worried look, darling?
I shouldn't be doing these spells alone. The book says so.
But you aren't alone. I am here.
That's true. Can't argue with that. You know what I mean. These rituals look really bad for my long-term health.
Long-term health? The world ends when this date does. What does it matter if your mind is unraveling? Nobody is in this world for the long haul anymore.
These rituals look bad for my short-term health, too.
Well, you better finish them quickly then.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. What's next? Invoke the depths. Do not perform this ritual alone. Snuff all light from the room. Turn on your sink or shower to make the sound of moving water. When all is complete, chant. Do not look out from your window from now on. Dang, the music changed. Y'all hear that? The second I started turning off lights.
Home sweet home.
Are we? What did I just do?
You brought the outer depths to us. Didn't you read the spell's name? Our connection is stronger now. The closer you get to where my true form lies dreaming, the stronger my influence on you in this world.
Gotcha. Will I be okay?
Just focus on following the book perfectly.
Do I open the curtains? I shouldn't. And being in the dark for this long is not gonna be good. What's next? Do not attempt this ritual without performing the calling, invoke the depth. If you see or hear something strange, it is not your imagination. Be ready. Proceed in total darkness. No lights, no candles. Ensure his images appear in no way. Okay. Wear a ceremonial robe and a ritual mat. But oh, I remember this part. Well, actually, still read it though. Wear a mask or headpiece to distort your features. Have a ceremonial knife on your person. Always remember the second step on the previous page. When all is complete, chant. Second step. This is the point. Oh. This is the point of no return, Amari. I didn't know that second one said that. Okay, his image should be all gone. We have the headpiece, the knife. I think I need to always keep this necklace on me. And the robe. Point of no return. Proceed in total darkness. No lights, no candles. Sure, his image appears in no way in poster and tapestry. Wear a ceremonial robe and a ritual necklace. Wear a mask or headpiece to show your features. Have a ceremonial knife on your person. Always remember the second step on the previous page. Do you think this second one said... Didn't it say that... Didn't the second one originally... Oops. Say, something along the lines of nothing is your imagination. So didn't it change? I hope it did. Oh.
Hello, handsome.
I changed. My hand's tentacle now.
And I thought you were cute for a human before. Now you're totally my type.
Something is not right. I don't think there's any way for me to check it. Total darkness. I remember... Well, I guess I won't spoil the other. If you haven't watched anyone play it, you can play it yourself. Perform the objective. Prepare offering. Okay. Just a little peek. Restore your severed connection. Restore.
Darling,
Oops.
what are you looking at?
Nothing. Nothing. She scared me, actually. She scared me.
Nothing, huh? You were looking at nothing?
I was looking at nothing.
Is that the truth?
Yep.
Did I scare you, darling?
Yes.
Good. I know what page you were on.
Okay, it's not my fault. It was in the. It's not my fault. It was there. It was in between the two pages that I needed. I was just reading. You know, books are meant to be read.
And if I see you trying to cast that spell about nothing, you won't get past the second word.
Got it. I got you. Illuminate the room to your comfort. Collect necessary ingredients from cold store. Ensure this symbol is present nearby. Okay. Yeah, we turn it on. I don't think I can take it. I don't think I can open my window. But you can kind of see, there's something out there now. Okay, cold storage. And this symbol. This one. A pretty easy, straightforward game too. Or I don't know if I just think that because I've seen the gameplay of it. I wanna see. I should try to see if I can scour down a friend who hasn't seen like gameplay of this. See if I can if I can watch them play and see how they fare against all this stuff. I'll put on some candles too. Just illuminate to my comfort, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Oh, the lips change colors too.
That already smells delicious, darling. All it needs is a little something and it'll be perfect. I'm going to take a short walk outside while you finish. See you in a few, love.
See you in a few. I will have no idea where she goes. Huh. It burned through the page. Ceremonial robe, knife in your possession. Symbols present nearby. Another life form on your person. Okay, there we go. Sorry. What if I don't have another life form in my person? It's cake. Because I know I didn't really test it with some of the other things that could definitely kill me. Like opening that window. Doing that spell right in front of her. I want to see. Need turtle. Oh. Okay. So I have my hand back instead of a tentacle. My turtle is no more. Her name. Are these eyes new? Do you know? Were those eyes? It feels like there's eyes. On two and then on the board. Oh, there's something on the floor. Those are my fingers. Those are definitely my fingers. I don't like that. Survive? If you can read this, reality is doomed. Once you start this ritual, complete all 3 pages quickly. Do not open. Okay, do not turn on any lights. Oh my god. Snuff out or you are attracted your attention. Symbol. Oh, too fast. She's coming. Chant. Oh, I'm so cooked. Wrong symbol. Wrong symbol. Too fast.
Darling, what's wrong?
That was
Your pale
scary.
as a sheet.
That was so that was so anxiety inducing. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was so good. That was such a good sequence. Oh my god, that's so scary.
I can tell by the look on your face. You caught a glimpse of the real world now that I'm waking up. Guess you aren't as sane as you thought, huh, darling? Oh, sweetie, don't worry about reality. It doesn't have anything to do with you anymore. If you like, I can move you to the front of the line and end you painlessly. As thanks for waking me up. You wouldn't hear their screams anymore. Or maybe you'd prefer to be saved for last. Have the whole doomed world all for yourself for a while. Though the things you'd see if you lingered. Being destroyed first or last? Which would you prefer, my darling?
Okay, I'm a little stunned. A little stunned. Let me check my book again. My turtle is safe. My turtle is going back inside there. And the knife is no longer needs to be in my hand, in my opinion. Let me check the book. Escape reality. Okay. All those weird pages are gone. Okay. Well lit. No robes or necklaces. So we will take off necklace. I feel like that's not good for my general health, but okay. We have our light on. We have another one up here, which we can kind of see with like the shadow. Since this is doing a shadow when I run around it, it's good. And then we have another shadow up here for our overhead lights, but we don't have any candles. No road. Oh, Lord. Okay. 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 Well lit, no robes or necklaces. Have the offering on your person. The offering should be this cake. Oh man.
Delicious! Just perfect! I wish you could make offerings like this forever!
You know, you don't have to end reality. You don't have to. Or actually, it's already ending. I don't think I can do anything about that.
Well, my devoted darling, there is only one last spell to perform.
Mm,
Pledging yourself to me!
of course.
Take heart. Your pledge of devotion will be the last act of humanity for all of time. The final words ever spoken by humankind will come from your fairy mouth and echo into oblivion. The privilege is yours alone.
Thank you.
I may be inexperienced with human emotions, but even I know that saying goodbye to your world can be painful. Take all the time you need to make peace with the end. I'm going to take a short nap before I wake up for good. Could you hit the lights for me, darling? Thank you, my love.
The music. I think that's cute. Cool. The music kind of being cute and with like the lights and stuff. That sequence was crazy, especially with the book turn. Oh my. That was so crazy. Um Wow. And this ambiance. Oh, I was so scared. I was so scared. Okay, we're not messing with nothing. We're gonna read the other spell that we're not supposed to read, but we're just gonna read it. We're just gonna read it. This is the perfect time to do it, because like if you tried to do it beforehand, when she left the room, then it wouldn't have worked. So this is like the only opportunity you would have had to do it, because she's not awake to stop you. This ritual will sever your connection, restore your sanity, and return you to reality in whatever state it is in. Oh, returning to reality in whatever state it is in. So if we go back to reality, we're still toast, because we saw what it was like. There's a symbol, and then chant 3 times assertively. You gotta say it like you mean it. But we're not gonna do all that. We're not gonna do all that. All we have to do is have the ritual knife on our person. We can do this while she's asleep. Actually, I'm not looking at that. Nope, we're not looking at that. Okay. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. I have to chant 5 times. 5 times. And then the world ends. That's 4. Told you guys it was gonna be a short stream. Actually, I don't. This one, I think this demo probably will end after I do this last interaction. And we can talk about it a little bit, and then I'll do the other demo, which might be longer actually.
It's done. The last ritual. You did wonderfully.
This TV static. I think the TV static is good for the aesthetic. I think I might follow one of the people who work on this game, and I think it really matches like the aesthetic of the way that they draw people, because it's like very like I'm thinking like 80s anime. I might be wrong, because I wasn't really, it's not my time period. Um but kind of older anime. I think these, like, this is usually like kind of VHS tape era core, which I'm not so young that I don't know what VHS tapes are or haven't watched one, but not too familiar.
I'm afraid it's time for the dream and our date to end. That look on your face. Darling, I had a wonderful date with you. And that's because of you.
Man, we didn't even do anything.
So why destroy me and all of reality? Why not just stay here with me? That's what you're thinking, right?
Something like that.
Oh, my sweet, mortal darling. I'm not doing this out of malice. You've had good dreams before, right? you woke up. You destroyed those dream worlds and everything in them. Did you wake up because you hated those dreams?
No.
No. It just couldn't be helped that you'd wake up eventually. I love humans, and I'll miss you sorely. Please let your last thoughts be about that. Don't think I forgot about my promise to you. Buck her up, my darling.
Is it a
earned
button
it.
I get to press? No. Oh, it is a button I get to press. Alright. I got the awake end. Yippee! You can hear like the scream. Can you hear that? Oh my god. It's like a roller coaster. That's kind of what I hear it as. If it's giving roller coaster. It's definitely giving roller coaster. Oh, the screams like underneath this calm music that I'm playing. It's lovely. That was fun. I guess we'll kind of see a little bit more. We might see a little bit more for how like the art style that I was talking about in terms of how they draw like people. Who is this person? What would you call them? Akabaka Chromatos Dev. This is the lead developer for Chromatos and Sucker for Love, which I'm guessing Chromatos came first since their name is Chromatos Dev. Either that or Chromatos is more popular. Let me see. Oh, maybe I'll see it later. Let me calm down for a second. That was very enthralling, I guess. Very lovely. I do really like the level of interaction in that game, or in visual novels in general. I like experiencing that level of interaction. Because I like video games. I like interactive stories. It's neat, it's fun, it's great. And I did not expect to be scared. I think that's one of the more interesting parts of it. It's a really like kind of cute-ish game. I think it does a really good job at like blending the cutesy vibes and the horror. Very, very good job. I'm having a hard time like articulating it, but I just think it was a very good blend. And that was just the demo, which that game's already been out for so long. It's been out for like several years, so there are a lot of other playthroughs out there of people playing it. I personally watched Porcelain Main play a little bit. Actually, let me check the Steam what's it called, because I think the game's like $7. Like if it was at least a little bit interesting, I definitely recommend kind of just playing it. And yeah, it's $6.49 right now, because it's on sale. Offer ends May 16th, which is at least the VOD will be up before then. So if you see this and seemed mildly interested, or maybe not at all interested in the game, I can tell you, you get to see different art all around. Like there's a difference. I already mentioned there's a different sprite for Lynetta. So they changed their sprite. There are new characters. There are 2 new characters that you get to meet and interact with in tandem with Lynetta after you get through her first sort of playthrough, or after you get through her first date. You get to interact with Lynetta and 2 other women, and they introduce them pretty well, I think. You get to see a new sprite or not a new sprite, you get to see a new environment for the room. So they change it around a little bit. And I think they add a few more like bad endings, or endings where you end up dying. They they give you a bit more opportunities for the game to end early. And I definitely really I think I like the new room a bit more. But instead of I think instead of Lynetta leaving to, like, she leaves your room and she just walks around in the void or something. I believe there's like a moment where she might take a shower instead, because you have like more of an apartment than just a room. And then you can also actually walk outside of your apartment. You can't go very far, but at least you can go outside your apartment, depending on if the context calls for it, which it does. It definitely does. If you at least go on like the Steam page, you'll kind of see a little bit of like teasers for what all is in store. But I highly recommend it, definitely. And if you do play, or at least watch someone else play, I think I said I watched Porcelain Maid play on Twitch. I think when I first watched a playthrough, it was Markiplier who I watched. Which, who doesn't like Markiplier? What was I gonna say? I was gonna say if you play it, or you watch someone play it, let me know who your favorite girl is. I can say who my favorite is because it's not gonna be a spoiler or anything. Lynetta is my favorite. I like Lynetta the most, probably because she was the first. I also think she's very cute, and I think the other one is mean, and the one after that is I don't remember her as well, actually. I should play it. I'll probably play the full game on Steam. My bad. Sorry about my yawn. It's past my bedtime. This game kind of puts me to sleep. Not this game, the music. We were actually, there was a chance that we were gonna play, Dredge instead, and then I was like, wait a second, there's another Eldritch, Lovecraftian inspired game that I could play. So we're doing that, you know. Okay. Speaking of, we will open the game. I haven't seen anything about this game. Sucker. So this second game, this is Sucker for Love. It's Sucker for Love. Date to Die For. Which is the second game in this series. RPG simulator. Actually, I want to check the tags because I was calling it a visual novel, but I guess it is more of a point and click game than anything. Twitch. Hopefully it's muted. More. Okay. It should. I think it kind of automatically tags the game. Point and click. I have to mute it. Mute. Okay. Point and click indie game visual novel. So it is a visual novel, but it's also a point and click. Okay, that makes sense. I should play more point and clicks, I think. Cause I actually Sucker for Love is a definitely a game that inspires me in terms of a game that I kind of wanted to make, which I'm not going to explain it quite yet. I'm just gonna tell you that there's a game that I want to make, and it's partially like in terms of the gameplay. I think playing not playing Sucker for Love, but like watching Sucker for Love kind of gave me an idea of the fact that it's kind of possible to make a game like that, you know? My bad, I got distracted. What's next? Change it to game capture. We're gaming. We're gonna pause the music. And Steam. It's gonna be windowed first.
Aka Baka.
Dread XP. Positively spooky.
Sucker for Love. Date to Die For.
Full screen. At this time, she's not breathing directly on top of me. Yippee! This one's also kind of I was gonna say it's got a kind of like VHS effect to it. That's cool. This is cool. I like the environment. Missing people, maybe? Oh, let's get into it.
Eldritch gods.
Oh, fully
Cosmic
voice acted.
horrors. Things beyond our understanding. To merely gaze upon their form is to abandon all hope.
Hmm.
They are sequestered to the stars, appearing only through challenging, failure-prone rituals and unutterable incantations.
Sorry, distracted again. Wait, sequestered to the stars, appearing only through challenging, failure-prone rituals and inutterable incantations.
Their twisted, fanatical followers require no such invitation to commit horrors beyond belief in their stead. It is then when the boogeyman lurking in the shadows isn't an obscure, imperceptible shade, but a tangible madman, that the vague prognostications of the stars become empty threats before the undeniably material.
These are big words for Alma.
The simple hatchet in their hands.
I got hit.
Did something scary happen?
I'm assuming. Oh, it's me. I love this for me. Huh?
In the book you're reading, did something scary happen? You're as pale as a sheet.
Not gonna lie, I kind of like this lady. I know this isn't the Eldritch God that we're gonna be talking to today, but kind of like this lady. Oh, no. I must have nodded off and had a bad dream.
Oh,
I know this is a super weird question, but can you tell me where I am?
you're in my bookstore in Sacramento. Are you lost?
Oh, no. I think I know where I am now. Thanks. I've been getting strange dreams lately. I can't make sense of what they're about, but when I wake up, my heart is pounding out of my chest, and I'm not where I fall asleep. Weird. That's interesting. These dreams started happening the same time that people began vanishing from my hometown, Sacramento. I like the way the monochrome, or like the mostly monochrome environment is really cool. I really do love like kind of leaning towards like monochrome things, monochrome like palettes. I do kind of lean towards them a lot. Sorry, distracted again. Give me 2 minutes. The music is nice too. Okay, I should be done now. Even though it's a fairly remote town with a small population, there's been dozens of disappearances in the last year alone. So many that the trains don't stop at the train station anymore. Aw. Concerned locals claim to have spotted angry woodland spirits at the edge of the woods, animals with too many features watching them. And outsiders can't shake the feeling that they're always being watched by the unblinking purple eyes of the townsfolk. The Sacramento stare is what they call it on the news. They're saying that the stare is how they can tell if you're an outsider at a glance. If you don't have it, they know you're not one of them. Oddly enough, I don't have the Sacramento stare despite being born here, and even now, after returning home, I've still been spared from it. Besides some lightheadedness and a dull, warm fuzzies feeling, I don't feel any different. The girl that runs this odd bookstore also hasn't been cursed, it seems.
Have you made a selection? Did you find a book to your liking?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to loiter. To be honest, I don't have any money with me, but I'll come back first thing tomorrow and buy something.
No, it's fine. I'm glad that you enjoyed reading my books. But it's starting to get dark outside. With all the disappearances lately, you better hurry home.
True. Oh. A cute little letter. What's this? Oh. Even though my family fled town when the disappearances began, I'm returning to our ancestral home in Sacramento. All because of a note that I found in my apartment this morning. Your mother is a little shook up from everything that happened, and so I'm taking care of her at Icande's Icande's place? If you came to visit, it would cheer her up and help her recovery. We've missed you so much, Stardust. Oh, Stardust is cute. I really liked being called Darling in the previous game was cute, but I think being called Stardust is cuter. You don't call just anybody Stardust, you know? We've missed you so much, Stardust. But the strange thing is, my parents were two of the first people to go missing. They were declared dead since they'd been missing more than a year amidst the disappearances. This is their handwriting, and my parents are the only ones that call me Stardust. This is them, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Whatever is going on here, I can't turn my back. I need to see them again. I am intrigued, for sure. I'm very drawn in by this already. Going to sleep and waking up in completely different places is one thing, but not really sure what kind of thing that could be connected to. But the other aspect of it with getting a note telling you to come home from somebody that shouldn't be around anymore, that's really interesting. Speaking of, I'd better get going. Thanks for letting me doze off. I promise I'll come back real soon.
Thank you for stopping in. Take care.
Oh, the glasses shine. Interesting. Thank you for... Oh wait, she said it out loud. Right, time to hurry back. I pushed my way through the door, leaving the warm glow of the bookstore behind as the sun sets. Sacramento, overgrown now by the oppressive canopies of foliage, from the smell of animal musk in swampy fields. You'd think this was a barn, not a city street. Oh, here are the missing person posters that we saw earlier. Every surface here is plastered with posters. Many litter the ground, and every single one is of someone that was never found. That's why they call it Missing Person Lane now. It's where desperate out-of-towners looking for their loved ones leave posters before going missing themselves. It's only navigable. It's the only navigable footpath left, and the most direct route to my house. So are we going back to the house that I was raised in? Because honestly, me personally, I would be staying somewhere else. Like, I would be staying in like a hotel or something. I can't tell if it's the darkness playing tricks on me or what. But I'm losing my way down streets that I should know forwards and back. Wasn't I supposed to make a turn a while ago? Can't make heads or tails of the houses and landmarks I used as a kid to get around. It's like my whole hometown was replaced by an unfamiliar yet exact replica. Oh, that's really interesting too. I don't know. I don't know many stories. Like there are definitely a lot of stories about somebody like coming back to their old hometown and whatnot, but when it comes to someone describing it as like I should know exactly where all of these things are type thing, I don't think I've ever heard it be described that way. But then again, I don't have that many things to use as a reference, so I don't mean to like call it something that's like super like crazy special. I just never heard it described like that. I like it. Okay, calm down. If I check the note my parents wrote and compare the address number to the nearest house, I should be able to at least figure out if I'm walking the right way. It's a cash receipt. Or it's a receipt for, I guess, a restaurant. Which is not gonna help me. A blank grocery store receipt. When did I put this in my pocket? Where's my parents' letter? Okay, so someone's just playing tricks on me. They have to have been. All types of illusionary stuff. That makes sense though. Sending me a cash receipt with some kind of illusionary ritual attached to it, because then I would get it like completely twisted. Or it's really easy to get it completely twisted for the for I guess Stardust. Because like you as the person who's like, I guess, scamming Stardust, whoever it is that lets Stardust here, they would have a hard time replicating their parents' like handwriting and like coming up with a believable story and all that stuff. But if I just make up a believable story in my head and see my parents' handwriting, which I still remember, then like that, it works. I dig through my pockets in a panic. There's no way I dropped it in the bookstore. So where could it have? This receipt. It has the same bold lines and dimensions as the handwritten note I had. Could I have? No. There's no way I could have misread a shopping list. It's an entire letter from my parents, right? I fumble around with the note, checking the back and flipping it and turning it in a hopeless attempt to see the message again. But the receipt stays a receipt. Something is very wrong. The The environment is still the same. I don't see anything kind of off yet. But something's definitely gonna pop out of this soon. I turn to run. There we go.
Hey! Ow! Are you like blind or something? Watch where you're going, Clutterama.
Clutcherama. I slammed right into somebody coming the other way. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you alright? I should have been more careful. Whoa, she's really pretty. But what on earth is this girl doing wandering around Sacramento at night?
Don't touch me.
What? I didn't do anything. Well, we bumped into each other, but I don't think that counts. Sorry, I didn't mean to smack into you like that. I know it's not an excuse, but I was just in a rush.
Oh yeah, I know. You gotta go run off and steal my boyfriend, right? Yeah, it's whatever. Totally cool. Save your breath. I already know how this goes.
What? What kind of people is this girl meeting? Wait, huh? What? Your boyfriend?
Yeah, you heard me. My boyfriend. Buck is mine.
Girl, I don't care about your... Man. Who the heck is Buck? Where are all these accusations coming from? I don't know anyone named Buck.
Huh? Really? You don't know who Buck is?
Oh, that's the Sacramento Stare. So it's not that their eyes are just purple? I see, I see. Okay. Huh? Oh, that she already said it out loud.
You're not, like, from out of town, are you?
The stare. It's real. I turn my head down and briskly walk past her. She starts walking alongside me.
Hey, look at me.
No. I can't let her see my eyes. No matter what, she'll notice I don't have the Sacramento stare.
You can tell me. Are you from here or what?
Oh, do you hear that heartbeat? Kind of just a little underneath the music. It's just like a little, it's kind of like a little past the beat. Or not past the beat, it's a little ahead of the beat, just a little. I live here.
Oh yeah? Look at me really quick.
No, that's not happening, girl. This is bad. Even if I make it home, she'll know where I live. What do I do?
Look at me.
Oh my god. I freeze. Before I know it, I'm already staring straight at her.
Bucky, hi. Got another one for you at Missing Person Lane.
What? I break into a mad dash, running my hardest. Everything is a blur. My heart pounding in my ears can't dull out the sounds of whistles, shouts, and unidentifiable commotion coming from all sides. Panting and dizzy, I feel my body slowing down, but the image of my face on the next missing person's poster kicked my legs into action once more. But no matter how far I run, the buildings refuse to change, the street refuses to turn, and the sound of the awakening woods refuse to abate. This is hopeless. There's a wide open clearing in the trees about 1 block ahead. If I can break line of sight from my unseen pursuers, I have a chance of finding someplace to hide. As I near the turnoff, my exhaustion makes itself known. If this is a dead end, or it's too dark to find my way, I won't have the energy to turn around and start running again. I round the corner. It's my grandma's house, sitting alone in the middle of a clearing in the woods. I thought the way to my house involved multiple turns away he's back, but I don't have time to question things since I'm already halfway up my makeshift dirt path. So I guess it must be more illusionary magic. Some old shack that just looks like my house. I shulk open the lawn of my grandparents' old home, burst through the door and hold the door shut for what feels like forever. No one's banging at the door. For the moment, I'm not being chased. Hey, what? I may just be standing at the entrance, but I can already tell something feels off about my home. Like the warm, familiar place I grew up in is long gone. I can't put my finger on it, but this dread. Why do I feel like I need to sneak around my own home? Is someone here? My parents? Hello? I'm home. No response. Hello? Oh. A map. That's interesting. Find your upstairs bedroom. It's Tommy room. Oh! This must be the door that I came in through. There's no option to leave. Find your upstairs bedroom. Oh, I like this. I like this. Inspect this. This is a lot of boots. I only have 9 siblings, but I see at least 20 pairs of shoes here. Guess anybody could have been kind of squatting in the house. A butterfly stuck in a web. Where's the spider? Oh, okay. So it's the Tommy room. Move forward and then you try to unlock the door. Oh, that's scary. That's really good for the horror opportunities. I grab it and then I drag it. That's gonna be scary. Okay. And the door that I just went through is this one. The Gencon. I can't really follow the... Okay. The tatami room is that way. So I guess I have to keep moving north. And then I'll see the stairs right here to go upstairs. I think I'm just gonna go straight to my room. I don't really want to investigate the blood trail now. Oh, every door I'm gonna have to grab and pull it open. Oh, there's so much here. There's so many things here. I just keep moving forward. But we'll inspect this first. What a mess. The closet's been ransacked, but no valuables have been taken. Yeah, some people I guess this might be a playroom for the siblings and stuff, but is this really like a bedroom? Okay, it's kind of like a maze. So we came from the tatami room, which is this one. And actually the tatami room might be, I wonder if it's this whole thing. With just like 4 little like corners to it. That's the one I came from. Yeah. So it might just be 4 corners of the same room. I don't really know much. In Gawa? Oh. This way. Enter. You can see the outdoors a little bit. In Gawa. Hallway. The hallway, I think, is the way that we need to go. Here's upstairs. That's the way we came from. That's a different way. So stairs, I guess this is kind of the hallway. This might be considered the Engawa, I guess. It's a bit confusing, but this is just a really large house. The stairs. If I go, that's the bathroom. We go further into the hallway. There goes my room. Oh, wow. People was doing all types of stuff in here. What the heck happened in my room? All this occult stuff sitting around. Has someone been living here while I was away? Probably. Those candles are lit. Whoever did this was here recently. But who and why? Maybe there's some kind of clue in this book. There's no title or author or anything, and it smells like overripe fruit and formaldehyde. In other words, it reeks of death. My hands feel pruny and ice cold touching the cover. It's like it's drinking my life from my fingertips. Like the very material of this item is thirsty. Dang. Hold on, I have to sneeze. Okay. Seeding the Black Woods. Instructions on how to corrupt the soil of a forest by using offal of a goat and the beating heart of a human. Oh, I wonder whose heart that's gonna be. The beating what? I read and reread the passage, but it's plain as black and white. The beating heart of a human. I reread again and again, my disbelief washing away more and more each time. This isn't a joke. Oh, and that heartbeat comes back. First the stare that only the locals have, then the disappearances, then the supernaturally overgrown woods, and now this book describing sacrificial rituals. The truth dawns on me. Sacramento has been overrun by cultists. Yep. People haven't been spirited away by angry forest spirits. They've been abducted, and I'm next. I can't stop trembling. Should I hide? Is there even anywhere to hide? I certainly can't run. These cultists could be anywhere. I hastily flip through the book. Maybe there's something, anything I can use to escape. Amidst hundreds of pages of indecipherable runes and obscene rituals, one catches my attention. Okay, that's still the heartbeat. It felt like footsteps. Manifest the All-Mother. According to this, the All-Mother is supposed to be a being, a benign eldritch entity with profane powers of life preservation. Nothing else in this book looked even remotely benign, but if this book is for real, then this All-Mother is my best shot at getting out of here alive. Summoning a space demon is probably a bad idea, but my odds couldn't get any worse than they already are. They haven't found a single person that went missing. Besides, there's still a chance that this book is fake, right? That there's an explanation for all the weirdness happening in Sacramento. I better hurry and do the ritual and find out. Looks like I already have everything I need to try. Okay, first we're going to observe my bedroom a little bit. So that's the door I came through. Pole. Plant. Speakers. Wardrobe. No, the room's not too bad. At least in terms of people messing with it. Excuse me. It's just a window. Like, it's just this tree and the ritual stuff. But everything else is actually not... It hasn't been, like, too messed with. Which is good. Okay. This entity is a benign preserver of life. It cannot harm you. However, no contact with eldritch gods is completely safe. To summon her, do the following. Douse any lit candles. Ensure there is an idol of the black goat present somewhere in the room. Have a plant mister with you. While facing a tree of the black woods, chant her name. Okay. So I think something we can, well, before I called her, wow. In terms of, like, the difference between, it looks like an idol of a goat. Only it has too many legs and too many eyes. It weighs a ton too. How'd this get up the stairs? You know, that's not for us to know or find out. You found the plant mister. At certain times in conversation, this icon will appear, and you can spray the speaker with water by right-clicking. This will interrupt whatever they're doing or saying. This feature was primarily included in consideration of players who dislike being hit on by older women / eldritch abominations, but it has other uses too. That's cute. But being able to see a 360 like version of the room instead of just like scrolling from side to side, that's cool. That's definitely cool for one thing. That's never something that I've thought about, like, or considered, like, seeing in a visual novel or like a point and click game. But it does kind of make sense, depending on what game you're thinking of. Like, if you think of, there's this one game, I don't know if you've seen it, but I'm pretty sure you play in like a hotel and you're like talking to ghosts and you're trying to figure out like what happened, maybe, because there's this guy chasing you around and stuff. In that kind of game, it is a point and click game, kind of similar to this, but instead of like the environments being 2D, everything is very much like either 3D or it's kind of like it's kind of like using Google Maps where it looks like it might be a picture or something of a very real room, because they do have like kind of real people and real just like footage of real stuff that they use, and it's just like you move forward and you move around, and it's just various like pictures and videos that you're kind of viewing. That's very interesting. There's this guy who's there's the guy who's chasing you around, and I think the way that they handle it is pretty interesting. I should play that game, or maybe finish watching someone play it. because I've only seen like bits and pieces. But I think when he's chasing you, if you like if he's like right behind you, sort of thing, then you might not like, instead of seeing kind of like a man like kind of walking around, you'd more likely see him like entering a room that's behind you, or maybe peeping his head through the like peeping his head past the corner to like look at you, and you'll see him like kind of hiding behind the wall. So that instead of having it in a way where everything's like moving, and I feel like it might be a lot for like the computer to handle like visually. It's just like a bunch of like kind of like smaller things that are put together, kind of in a way that feels similar to this game, but not exactly the same. I just wanted to use that as an example, as like, oh, I do see, like, it's something that I should have been able to imagine having that game in my mind, but I just didn't realize it because they're so like drastically different, especially with this being completely like 2D assets. Yeah, definitely completely 2D assets. Possibly in the finished game they might use, like I can imagine something that they might introduce kind of similar to like the Ace Attorney games is like 3D elements. Like in the Ace Attorney games you can inspect objects in the third dimension and kind of explore different clues by inspecting them further. And like if it was a book, you know, you'd open it up, you might see that the page is kind of funny, and then you inspect it a little bit more. And there's just a lot more that you can do with that. So I wouldn't be surprised if these developers did introduce 3D elements in their games one day, because it does really open a lot of doors. But for me personally, as somebody who doesn't really want to ever touch Blender ever, or not ever, but I want it to be like a good while before I try to tackle 3D environments, this is very inspirational for like how much you can do with like just 2D assets when you're aiming for something that's like a visual novel or a point and click game rather than like a platformer type thing. But the story too is really interesting. I'm thoroughly confused in a way that makes me want to know more. Unlike in the other game where like the objective was pretty straightforward, the protagonist, he kind of explained everything to you. And was like, I've been doing all of this research for this long because I wanted to see this eldritch being again, but in this game you don't really know what's going on. Yeah, you don't really know what's going on. Which I'm looking forward to see how this goes. Let me see something real quick. Do I get to see the thingy? I don't remember how to check. Thank you for the follow though. I'm not sure what happened, but thank you for the follow. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to check it later. It might have been like an advertisement or something, because it just doesn't show me. But anyways, let me just go ahead and do the thing.
Insolent human!
Oh,
You dare call upon Roxanne? mother of the Blackwood?
Yes. Hold on. Let me change something real quick. I need to move this out of my peripheral. Okay. It worked? This book is for real? How did they get their hands on something like this? She's cool. The form of the black goat of the woods assails my senses. The birthplace of life and final resting place of death. The maker and unmaker. In her all undultating horror. A vile saline ooze seeps from the pores of my clenched fists as I'm overcome by an otherworldly nausea beyond reckoning.
I have tolerated mortal stench upon my soil long enough. Today is the end of empty threats.
You know, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how it goes.
All that you are, all you ever have been, shall now become mere fertilizer for my black woods.
The blood trapped within my distended veins quickens, surging agitatedly beneath the flesh of my cheeks. Oh, am I blushing?
Your lifeblood shall soak the earth, nurturing my young as they spring forth from the wicked soil to feed upon your ever-suffering remains for all of time. At my hands, you will die again and again and again.
Why are you blushing?
They are blushing. Oh, this is even funnier. Girl, pretty.
Oh my god! I thought I was driving you insane! All that sweating and hyperventilating? You looked like you were gonna throw up!
I probably was. Oh, that just happens when I talk to girls sometimes. Oh my god.
What?
Oh, she's so disturbed.
Foolish mortal! Your impudence has made me very, very... Oh, forget it. What is it this time? Torture again?
Oh, these people probably keep bothering her.
Or did you catch your cult mate with someone else and now you want me to pretend to be your mommy to comfort you?
Oh man, the cultists are running her ragged. Cult mate? Torture? I think I've been confused for someone else again.
Out with it. You probably only have a few more moments before your lust breaks your will, so make it quick.
No, I'll be okay. Huh? I feel fine. I mean, she's drop dead gorgeous, and I feel like my heart is beating out of my chest. But I don't feel like my will is breaking or anything.
I am the goddess of fertility, the physical manifestation of perverse desires. And you are standing 2 feet away from me, at the very epicenter of my carnal influence. And you're telling me you don't feel a thing.
I'm not saying I feel nothing. I mean, because the character was talking about, there's the stuff that they got going on. But I mean, I think you're really beautiful.
And that's all? You think I'm just beautiful?
Gorgeous?
Come closer and take a deep breath in.
Okay, that's the best mechanic ever.
This is a real low point. A goddess of lust getting rejected by her own cultist in her own dream.
Look, man, I'm not a cultist though. These people was all up in my house. I don't know if this makes it any worse or not. But I'm actually not anyone's cultist.
What did you say?
I mean, sorry. I summoned you because my life is in danger, and I thought maybe you'd help me somehow. Suddenly, she lifts my chin and pulls my face closer to hers.
Your eyes. You're not under my influence. You're not one of them.
Nah, yeah, I'm not.
How did you get this book?
It's in my house. What do you mean? I just found it on the floor.
Listen to me. You are in grave, grave danger. The Thousand doesn't know you're here yet, but they will be coming for you. You've got nowhere to run.
Then save me.
You won't be able to escape. Not while I'm still rooted here. Any road you walk will lead straight back here.
Oh, so I guess I have to set her free.
You need to do the rituals in that book in order, ending with a spell that will uproot me from this location. Once I've been uprooted, you'll be able to run for it and hope for the best. Don't let anything happen to the book. If you lose it before I'm uprooted, you'll have no way out.
All she cares about me. A chill is running up my spine. Run for it? No way out. Grave danger. Just what have I gotten myself into?
Am I scaring you? I know it's a lot, but you have no choice if we're ever going to escape from Sacramento.
Oh, we're gonna escape together. Guys. Wait a minute. Did I just hear something right? Hold on. It sounds like you're trying to escape too.
Things have gotten messy with my cultists. Messy in a bad way, I mean.
What other way would it be?
My followers have turned against me and are abusing me and my woods' power to kill outsiders indiscriminately.
Oh.
This is a nightmare that I'd just like to end. But neither of us can leave without the uprooting ritual being performed. But I should warn you, these incantations and rituals can be terrifying for a non-cultist to perform. Even successfully completing them can have grave consequences.
Mm-hmm.
These rituals will test your mettle in ways that...
I'll do it.
What? Really? You're just okay with what I'm saying?
I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I am. If there's a way out of this, just tell me how, and I'll do it.
Are you sure?
Yep. So many people have gone missing in Sacramento. I'm not letting the same happen to either of us. Not today.
Let's not waste any time. Start with the spawn partner ritual first. You'll need it.
Okay. Light the ritual candles. The color of the flame does not matter, so please choose a color you find comforting. Have your choice in a realm of an aromatic. Wait. Aromatic? Aromat. Because it's an aroma. It's an aroma. Aromatic. Aromatic herb on your person. Pick something you find pleasant. Imagine your ideal partner. If it exists, it will appear before you. If it does not exist, it will be created. Do not imagine something you can't put back. And then chant this one. Okay, we're gonna kind of flip through the book a little bit because I think we kind of have time. Combine a seed of a fruit-bearing tree, the offal of a goat, and a human heart, and bury the mass 6 feet underground. Blackwoods will continue to grow and grow until the host planet is completely rooted. The Blackwoods cannot be exited once entered. The roots of the Blackwoods spread into the minds of those who enter and cause drastic changes in behavior. Those seeking to destroy the Blackwoods instead become compelled to worship it. Why can't I go home? Why can't I sleep? Can't I die? I can feel the roots like 1,000 spiders on my skin. Everyone is rooted, everyone is rooted. Where have I gone? Oh, pretty flowers. The woods Patent themselves on us. The dead feed the woods. The living feed the woods. Whose blood is the tree bleeding? Ooh, scary. I ate someone? Pretty? Okay. Okay. So, candles. Okay, I like blue. Rosemary, lavender, mint. I want to try rosemary. Imagine my ideal partner. We will see who comes up. I wonder if it's gonna be the librarian or something. But it's probably gonna be this man. Yeah, it's just her. I was wondering if we were gonna pop somebody else in here.
Oh my.
It's Roxanne. Wait, I can explain.
Go ahead.
I've got nothing.
There's no need to be bashful, especially after all that time you spent playing coy.
I still have the spray bottle.
In view of the circumstances, perhaps I will allow you to be my partner.
Yeah, might as well. Really? Is that okay with you? Even though we just met?
Well, it's sudden, and it'll be a long, long time before I could ever trust a human again. But I'm not exactly the god of taking things slow.
I still have the water bottle.
Besides, I already have 1,000 children. There's no harm in 1,001.
Uh-huh. Wait, what are we talking about?
Taking me as your partner?
I thought you were talking about just being my girlfriend.
You thought the two definitions of partners that a fertility goddess was referring to the platonic meaning?
Yeah, why not? There's 3 meanings of partners.
What's the third?
Cowboys.
Are you still joking around while standing so close to me? You should be melting with desire. Being anywhere within a mile of me should amplify your lust 1,000-fold.
Oh, that's an easy one. 1,000 times 0 is 0.
Wait, are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yep.
So, I take it you haven't had children yet?
Nope.
And you aren't with child now?
No. No.
You're going to die here, and there's nothing I can do to help.
What? What? You're really not gonna help me? Just because I don't have kids?
It's not that I won't, it's that I can't.
Oh.
I am an entity of untapped cosmic potential, and I want a big family. The biggest family possible. I want every living thing on Earth to be a direct descendant of me or one of my followers. Those that best serve that goal receive a fraction of my power. My most devoted followers are bestowed with gifts like extended lifespans, rapid healing, physical enhancement, and in some cases, immortality. And those followers are the ones looking for you. You, on the other hand, have closed yourself off to my dark influence, and are mortal and vulnerable. No kids, no powers.
Wait, so all those people got kids? What if I don't want powers or kids?
What if I drained the life from your body and then used it to fertilize my wicked soil until something that will give me grandchildren comes crawling out?
Do you think... Can I spray her with a water bottle? I won't. I take an involuntary step backwards.
I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. Are you alright?
You ain't sorry. Well, actually, maybe she is. She probably is. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Let's move on to the next ritual so we can get out of here, okay? Holy moly, that was freaking scary. She's really taking this hard. I better go get the stuff for the next ritual. Oh, I gotta go all the way back. Okay, me personally, I'm not gonna be exploring the house. I'm someone who would usually explore the house, but I'm kind of worried that there are other people in the house. Collect the following. Meat from a living thing that died within the Black Woods. Check the meat rack in the dining room. Milk of the black goat. Store-bought 2%. Oh, it's apparently fine too. It's in the fridge. Lastly, a receptacle filled to the brim with liquid life. Blood, it means blood. Please use blood from now on. Chant while facing red candles. And the fact that now it kind of takes into account that you have to be like facing them instead of just like the candles have to be red. But if I face this way, awesome. Is that new? Okay, downstairs. Going down this way. Kind of further down. It's a Tommy room. I haven't been in this room before. Is this... I'm sorry, I'm thinking about the fact they all had kids. Oh, there's so much blood. Who did they bring here? Not quite the kitchen, is it? No, but we're getting close. This is like a storage room kind of for the kitchen. I don't like the vibes of that one, by the way. Blood. Receptacle filled with the brim with liquid life. Blood. An acetylene amount of it. This is what the ritual calls for? Yes, that and meat. Tear a hunk of meat from the hook. This should be what I'm looking for. It smells kind of strange. Is this beef? Pork? Whatever it came from, it was huge. I should move on before I count the number of legs hanging on the hooks. And we are looking for a refrigerator, which is going to be in this part of the kitchen. Milk? With a missing person poster on it. This is the milk of the black goat. It looks like a regular carton of store-bought strawberry milk, with the label slapped on it. I guess the cultists would have a hard time getting the real thing from Roxanne, not that their relationship is soured, no pun intended. This should be good enough. A chill just ran up my spine. Am I being watched? Everything I need to get out of here fast. I don't like the vibes. Oops. We're gonna check them out. We're gonna go in this room and then make a left. Our family photos. Only none of these photos have me in it. And the faces of my siblings look unfamiliar. What's with these strange symbols? Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared. Hallway. Stairs. Hallway. In my room. This feels like roaming around your house in the dark. Like, you know, when you're... she scared me. Girl, are you okay? So, these followers are kind of like jealous ex-boyfriend? Are kind of like jealous ex-boyfriends then. You want nothing to do with them, but they won't let you leave?
Actually, yes, that's precisely right. They're like my exes. And using the same metaphor, if you try to date me, then my exes will hack you to death with farm tools.
Yes.
I guess that last part wasn't a metaphor.
It works. Maybe I should get back to the rituals then.
That's probably a good idea.
Okay, facing the candles. Which, I think they're red right now. Collect the following: meat, milk, blood.
Oh, well done. Looks like you did everything perfectly. Impressive.
Nothing to it. If all these rituals are this easy, we might just wait. If all the rituals are this easy, we might just get out of here.
Perhaps so. I don't want to leave things as they are between us. Your life is your own. I'm sorry for losing my composure.
Oh, that. I nearly forgot about that already. I'm a little surprised a little god would bother apologizing to a human at all.
I've given it some thought. And while you may be blasphemously abstinent, you're the only person in the world that can help me. You see, if you step within range of my woods, any desire you have that will lead you closer to me is amplified to such an intense degree that it's unbearable. And most of the time, it's lust. Anyone who is led here seeking carnal or animalistic pleasures develops the Sacramento stare and becomes a cultist. If you are brought into my woods for any other reason, you don't become one of my chosen 1,000, and your desire will make you futilely search the woods for what isn't there.
Oh, that would be my family.
You'll forget to eat and sleep, and you'll search and search until you die of exhaustion and become fertilizer for the woods to grow further. You're the only person to reach me without joining the cult or dropping dead. Thanks in no small part to the fact that you don't have lust to amplify. My only question is, if you're not here for lust, why are you here?
I pulled the receipt out of my pocket. Came looking for my parents. This used to be a handwritten letter from them, saying that they were here, in this house. But once I got here, it turned into a blank receipt and won't turn back.
The woods have indeed toyed with your emotions to bring you here. That paper was likely never a letter from your parents, but the woods made you believe it was. I'm sorry.
So they really aren't still alive? Wait, I did not space that correctly. So they really aren't still alive?
They were likely consumed by my woods no more than 3 days after they disappeared.
feel like I've been punched in the gut. The dust has long settled on my parents finally. The dust has long settled on my parents being gone, but the grief never faded.
Eat. It'll give you your strength back. The woods won't let you feel how tired you are.
I don't feel tired at all. Come to think of it, I felt like I was gonna collapse when I made it to this house. I don't think I've eaten since I got the letter either. I take a few bites, and the tears abate.
There. It'll be alright, Stardust.
She knows. Stardust? How did you know my parents' nickname for me?
Anything that dies within my Blackwoods becomes a part of it. A part of me. Their love for you likely lives on in me.
I see. I guess that settles it. My parents really are gone. That's the only way she could have known that name. That's outright terrifying. But I feel strangely comforted that part of them is still here somewhere. I hope this isn't an offensive question, but how come the book said you were benign? All the missing people and the people that came looking for them. You ate them?
It was never supposed to be like this. I came bearing gifts of safe childbirth for infant and mother, hungerlessness, disease immunity. But instead, my own worshippers tormented me until it broke my hearts. Now my woods are bloodthirsty, and I'm forced to watch innumerable die.
But why? How could somebody do something like that? How could somebody have so much hate in their hearts?
Because it's had an eternity to accumulate.
Oh no. What was that? It sounded like something breaking downstairs.
Are they coming? Already? No, 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 no!
I forgot Roxanne is just as scared as I am. I need to be more careful with showing fear, for her sake. It could just be the house. The place is old and rotten in some places, so something in the house. Sometimes the house shifts on its own. I'll check it out. It sounded like it came from the kitchen. What? Oh, that was it.
Another episode of Sucker for Love at Date to Die For is coming up.
That was it. That was the whole thing. Oh my god. I was so ready. And I ignored the kitchen. Oh, how do I exit out of it? Am I stuck? Hold on. Are we... If only I knewing, or are we afternoon napping? I think we're afternoon napping. Because we'll be, hold on. Music. How do I exit out of Sucker for Love? Oh. You can go to the main menu or close the game. I will close the game. I had to press the escape key. Let me see if I can see what happened in that chat message. But chat settings. I want to see the mod actions. Oh, I see. odd actions. Well, it just tells me that it was deleted. I still kind of have absolutely no idea what happened. Unban requests, quick actions. Oh well. Oh well. Dang, they got banned. Oh, I see it. It was an advertisement. Okay. Okay. That's figured out. Or that's, yeah, that was investigated. That was lovely. I love Sucker for Love. I love horror. And I wish that I could stomach horror a lot better. Because if I could, I would have investigated the house and kind of like looked through it and stuff. But I was too scared. I was so scared. But I think that's a good thing. How absolutely terrified I was. I think I do want to play. I want to play the second game. I think I should play it instead of like watch someone play it. So I'm gonna try my best to hold off. But if no, I won't play it, and I'll just buy it. I'll buy it and I'll play it because I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very fun. I was talking before about like how good it is with being able to see like the entire room, and then on top of that like the opening doors and stuff. That's definitely an opening for a jump scare. And honestly, it got me like kind of afraid for all types of things. Like I was afraid she was talking about how I had to keep the book on my person, and I'm like, man, are they gonna try to take the book? What's gonna happen if they get their hands on the book? Or am I gonna be able to like leave it somewhere? Like, what's gonna happen? It got me kind of scared. And then the fact that I wonder if that spray bottle thing works like at any point, or if it's just like when she's like, come on guys, you know who I am, you know what it is, come on guys. Like I don't know if you could. I wonder if you can only spare it in that moment, or if you can spare it like at any point in time when she's talking, because I can imagine that's gonna be a really nice opening for a possible like bad ending or something. It's very thrilling experience, both of them. Like good games. Definitely deserve their flowers and whatnot. They should. I wonder if they have like awards for like visual novels. I don't really hear much about visual novels or even see much of like point and click games. It feels like not an untapped genre, because it's definitely not. Definitely not untapped, because I guess, you know, a lot of like origins or a lot of gaming's origin would be within the point and click and like visual novel flavor. I remember I think there was a point and click game. I think there's a point and click game that I should try out. If I get the chance. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. I watched Game Grumps play it, but it wasn't Game Grumps, it was just Dan. It was just Dan by himself. What is it, like Space something? Space Quest? Space Quest. I don't know if that's I think some of the games, because it's like a whole series and whatnot, might be point and click games. But it might be like a move around, and then I think it's like type your action type game. Let me see if it's available on Steam. Space Quest? Yeah, they have the Space Quest collection. So which ones are these? Does it say? Experience a blast from the past with a completely twisted Space Quest collection. Oh, we should definitely play that one day. I'll add it to my wish list. I want to play, I feel like that's, if I have a niche, it's feeling like it's like visual novels and the like. Cause let me see what we have available, or what I've been like mostly playing. Let's see. That's Survival, World of Horror, Holston demo, which definitely isn't. I guess you could kind of call it like a kind of point and click, but no. That's more like a puzzle game. Like, I think I would label puzzle at first. It's kind of just something. I feel like I remember its like main point of inspiration was like Resident Evil. It kind of just feels like Resident Evil to me. But we have Halston, Nier, World of Horror, Dead by Daylight. Ooh, not a whole lot of streams. I do not have a whole lot of streams. But if I look at my playlists, we have I should make a playlist for World of Horror since I have so many. This is World of Horror. 1, 2, 3. 3 World of Horror streams. It just depends. I don't know. This is probably gonna go into miniature missions as well. Given that it's a kind of self-contained. That's the thing. All of the miniature missions are kind of like self-contained to me. I don't know. Actually, now that we're in our post-stream talk, I should talk a bit more, or I want to talk a bit more about like plans, what I want to do and stuff. Jeez, the yawn. It's getting close to my bed, or we're inside of my bedtime right now. But this time, promise I'm gonna go to bed before 1:30 for sure. Like the stream will end. We're gonna try to keep it to like 1, and then I'll try to upload the video and then go to sleep and whatnot. Because I have work tomorrow. Not in the morning, but I do have it tomorrow. So first things first, today is Sunday. And something I want to do is stream every Sunday. Because even though I work every Sunday, but my shift is I mean, it's like 8 hours long, but the hours are a little different. So I should be getting home at an hour that allows me to stream sort of on Sundays, and then because I'll get home before I'll be home before 9 for sure. My connection is dropping. Whoops. But we're gonna try to stream every Sunday or so, since I get home, or I'm more likely to get home a little earlier on Sunday. And then in addition to that, on Mondays I usually go into work kind of later. Like, I'm not going to be having to go to work in the morning, so consistency wise I should be able to stream every Sunday or so, which might be a little tough for me, only because I'll be like, oh, I don't know what to stream, even though I have so many options, and I have so many things that I was like, oh yeah, I'm totally gonna stream this thing. Like, we still have, what's that one game that I said I was gonna play like 2 streams ago? Psycho, should be Psycho something. Psycho Pump. I said I was gonna play Psycho Pump. I have not played Psycho Pump because it looks scary. So that's that, and that's one thing I want to play. I still promised Wolf that I would play Voices of the Void, so I need to play that, which I haven't because it seems scary. I think he promises that it's not, but I don't think I believe him. We obviously have World of Horror, which, you know, I can play until I basically 100% that thing, so honestly, I might have to make a World of Horror. I'll probably have to make a World of Horror playlist. But it will go in with like the miniature, like I'll still keep it in the miniature missions because those are kind of just self-contained adventures. But I think World of Horror will also get its own genre thing. But we have World of Horror. I have Nier that we can revisit, just to like calm down and play it and whatnot. Stardew has been blowing up, and I have that one. We have Ace Attorney that we can revisit, which I've been playing the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles recently, but I've been playing it in my bed, so I keep getting sleepy. And I gotta sleep. I have some games that I want to play that I want to save for, I guess, I want to save it for Isadora on Mars debut, because this is still, we're kind of still in the Radiant Refractor era. So I think I might have mentioned, no, I won't say it just in case, but there's this one game that I want to play that like I really want to play, and I want that to be like something that's like a staple for something I do, and I'm okay with like holding off because I want it to be like something, I want it to be a playthrough that I can with confidence be like, yeah, you should watch that one, you should watch me play that one, so we can hold off on that. But we have a lot of games. I think I'm gonna try to stick to games that I've already played, especially games that like I haven't like finished. So honestly, while we're still in this Radiant Refractor era, it might be good to try to finish up Bayonetta, which I was actually talking about playing today, because I wanted to do something that might have been topical for Mother's Day. Like, I was trying to think, do I have any games that I can play that are kind of like mother core? And the only thing I could think of was well, actually there were two things. The thing I can think of that kind of in my head fit was Bayonetta, and then the other thing that I was thinking about playing was The Sims, because my mom sometimes on like TikTok she sees people playing The Sims like on live streams, and she was like, you should do that. But I was like, but it's gonna be boring, and I still think that. But at least I think maybe I'll try to set it up, or I'll try to make sure that like everything's ready to go for me to stream The Sims, and I'll probably make a new I'll probably make like a new family or something. Like I'll either make the family, or I think if I play The Sims on stream, we'll just do a challenge, because that will just make it a lot easier for me mentally. But I also have some mods, the mods being just one. It's like Wicked Whims, but not Wicked Whims, it's like Whimsical Whims or something. The vanilla one. Vanilla, not as in like untouched, because that would be like the game being unmodded, but the whatever whims that I have should be safe to stream and safe for YouTube. And then I have that, and then like a LGBT mod, I think, and something else as well. Yeah, something like that. We have so many different options. So hopefully I can finish. We'll aim to finish Bayonetta during the Radiant Refractor era, while I'm like working on stuff for Musadora and Mars stuff. Which I'm actually I got some art commissioned for her, which is very exciting. Her design is basically done, so I think I should actually kind of see if I can post that I guess the reference for her, so that I don't feel as awkward when when I see like the drop your ref things. I might ask Niorin to see if he can put like a watermark or anything of the sort over top of the reference, because I don't want people to like steal it. I don't want people to like steal his work or anything. I should probably I don't know if I should put any kind of like AI deterrent like filters on it, because I really don't want anybody like messing with his work. I don't want anybody to succeed in messing with his work. But then again, I'm not really sure if he puts like watermarks or anything on his own stuff. But I think I'll still ask if he wants to, or if he thinks it would be fine. Me personally, I know I don't put watermarks or anything on my drawings, because I do like draw and stuff. Yeah, I don't put watermarks or anything on anything I make, because I don't know if I care that much. So it might be okay, like, not to care. It might be okay not to care that much. It really just depends on the artist. So if it, I'll ask him. Maybe I'll ask him, and then whenever afterwards I'll post like a reference so that you guys can see it. And then I also need to I need to practice drawing her, actually, so that maybe I can get like a default thingy that I can use for thumbnails, perhaps we'll make it work. But to recap, because I always have to like recap the rambles, because it feels like they kind of go everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Just know, streams every Sunday is what the goal is. Like, just one stream every Sunday. I can do once a week stream. Sunday should be easy, as long as I don't have any plans. And then aside from that, I have a lot of games to choose from. We will see about possibly The Sims, and I'll just like follow along a challenge, and that should be pretty easy for me. We'll aim for Bayonetta, and then I also have been thinking about getting back into Sekiro. Not that I've been like particularly allergic to Sekiro at all. My browser audio isn't doing anything anymore. Did I mute YouTube? Let me open it in a different one. This is kind of bugging me. What happened to my music? Because I can't hear it either. Okay, it's playing on this one. Is it because I was looping it? Oh well. Don't worry. I'll be done soon. Look forward to streams every Sunday, possibly. Look forward to updates on the new design. Definitely. One of like my main sort of objectives as of late has been to work on things that are related to her. And those are the main two. I should try not to hype up anything else, because we don't have like another veado.tube or anything model on the way. We don't have anything like that. But as soon as I get, I think, sorry, I'd say about like come maybe two or 3 months from now, we might see about we might have anything in terms of a new talking person, a new face to look at when we're talking, depending or not really depending on anything. But I have a few artists, not a few, I only have like one artist that I have in mind that I might want to like commission, and I think they do PNG plus tubers rather than yeah, I think they do PNG plus tubers rather than what's it called? Rather than veado.tube. I use veado.tube. They use a different one than I do. but we'll have to see, because they were really the only person I was looking at. And I don't mind getting a new like program or anything. It's just I get worried. I always get worried. Because no matter what, that's kind of another like that's like an extra thing that I have to set up. Whereas like veado.tube would be pretty easy for me to get it together. But we will see. We'll see. I'll definitely post the art that I have commissioned whenever that comes out, and then I'll be like saving up for another PNG tuber thing. Hopefully, let's see, we're in May, June, July, so maybe July or August. Hopefully July, but either July or August. And that way, I think I mentioned here and there that there was a YouTube video that I was working on that I wanted to make. So we'll be working on that as well. And I'll try to aim to have like I won't say for sure that the YouTube video will be done in July, because that really just depends on everything, since I'm writing it right now, and then I have to dial it back because I think I had an idea that was too ambitious, and then I have to edit it, and along with like actually like making the video, like recording the audio for the video, editing the video a little bit, and then I think the way that I have it imagined in my head, there might be like custom visuals. So we'll have to see how I want to handle that for our first video. It might take a little work, it might take a little effort, I don't know. I'm gonna have to probably like cut some corners, or cut corners as in like do things that are just to dial it back and make a video that's actually like achievable for my skill set. Yeah. That's not important. That's so far in the future. Not that far in the future though, so I gotta get on it. Streams every Sunday at least. Look forward to the next one. Let's commit to Bayonetta. Yes, I will try to commit to Bayonetta. Yes. Either Bayonetta or I'll try to commit to Bayonetta. We will see. But sorry, I don't have music like queued up. I messed up the thing. I messed it up. Okay, I did it. Ending screen. We still have the placeholder. I need to get a new BRB screen, by the way. But as always, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. Thank you so much for watching the VOD. Just watching the video, or the stream in any way that you could. Greatly appreciate any interest, I guess, in anything that I do. I look forward to more streams. I said Bayonetta next stream, but maybe a study stream so that I can make some thumbnails next Sunday. but hopefully before that. Anyways, just thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up. And I also appreciate just the desire to show up. I take it as a show of support, and I appreciate that. I always think of how to end these. We started the stream saying good morning on the stream by saying good night. Good night. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your day. But, you know, good night.